All right, we'll go ahead and take questions for Ashley.
Hey, Ashley, I was just kind of wondering what kind of factors went into this whole decision-making process for you?
Yeah, I think just knowing that I'll get to play with this team again. Obviously, we've had a great season, and we've seen a lot of growth from everybody. Just Emily, Lexi, Aubrey, and Nye here lately. Just watching them continue to grow and kind of understanding where I fit into all that, and that we have more that we want to accomplish, and just kind of getting the opportunity to play with them again.
When did you make the decision? When did you finally, I guess, knock it down?
Yeah, I talked to my parents on Sunday morning, and then I talked to the coaches that afternoon and kind of told them, discussed it. And then yesterday, I told the team before posting anything.
How'd you tell the team?
I just kind of told them how they were a big part of my decision and a reason why I wanted to come back, and just letting them know how special they all were and what they meant to me, and that they were the reason I was coming back, really.
Was it like by text message, or how did you break the news to them?
We had our end of the year meeting, so Coach Finley was up there talking, and then he let me tell everybody, and then we were done.
What was the reaction like in the room?
Yeah, everyone was really excited. I was watching Em because I knew she had been talking about it, and she was really looking forward to hearing my answer because she wanted to play with me again. She had texted me a couple times trying to figure it out beforehand, and I didn't want to break the news over text, so I wanted it to be more personal, and so I wanted to do it for everybody at the same time. So
it was at Suka.
Yeah.
Cool. It sounds like just coming back and I guess playing with them was kind of the overriding reason. Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we had a lot of success this year, and everyone's continued to grow, and I think there's a lot more growth that can happen in the off season here.
Actually, was it hard to not start a professional career as someone that's going to have WNBA interest and overseas interest, and how did you weigh that against coming back?
Yeah, just kind of understanding that I can continue to grow my game as well, get better, and hopefully still get drafted next year and have the same impact in the draft as I did this year. Just kind of understanding that there's more improvement that I need to do and can continue to get better.
Do you think if you would have beat Creighton? Oh, I'm sorry, I was on mute. First time Zooming, everybody. Did losing to Creighton make any difference, or do you think if you would have won that game, it would have changed anything?
No, during the season, I was just focused on what was going on, not really thinking about anything else, and just focused on what was at hand. And then after the season, just kind of weighing my options and understanding what was best for me at the time.
Was there any real temptation to enter your name in the WNBA draft?
You kind of go back and forth, and you just have to weigh the positives and negatives, the pros and cons, just kind of understanding where you're at now and where you could be at next year, and just kind of, I guess, weighing those options. And so I went back and forth for a while, and eventually came to the decision that I was coming back. So I'm excited, and I think everyone else here is as well.
What do you think this team can accomplish next season with you coming back and everybody else that is coming back? I guess, what was left to accomplish that made you want to come back?
Yeah, I mean, just seeing our growth from last year to this year, and we have the same team returning. So just understanding that in the off season we can get a little better, and continue to grow on the court and off the court as a team. Just kind of understanding that we have more work that we can do and a lot more I think we can accomplish.
You said you told the team Sunday?
Yeah, Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
Where at Sukup, like out on the court there? Or
We were up in our theater room where we watch film.
did they all go nuts?
Yeah, they were all clapping and cheering. So.
Cool.
Ashley, personally, are you getting a master's degree, or how's that work for you academically? Out of curiosity.
So I'm done with all my school except for student teaching. So I'll do student teaching in the fall, and then I'll start my master's in the spring.
So this fall you'll be practicing, and then are you going to be like doing time in a school there in Ames, or what are you doing?
I still need to talk to my academic advisors, but the plan is to student teach. So I'll be in a school. They don't know where yet, probably some in Ames or somewhere close by. And I'll get my teaching certification done and then start my master's after that.
Hey, Ashley, you said that Emily had kind of been texting you, awaiting your decision. If you're willing to say, what were some of the things she said, kind of like recruiting messages or anything like that?
Yeah, she was just kind of asking where I was at, what I was thinking. And she's like, I'd really like to play with you another year. I'd do anything to get to play with you another year, just anything along those lines.
Did that have any effect on your decision, the fact that Emily was reaching out to you like that, or did you kind of already have an idea of what your decision was going to be at that point?
I kind of had an idea, but just kind of hearing from Emily and knowing how much she cared and how much she wanted to play with me again. And I mean, Emily's a great player and a great person. She's in the gym all the time trying to get better. And I think from her growth from last year to this year, and then knowing that she's going to keep working and continue to get better, I think just getting the opportunity to play with her again is really exciting. And it will be fun to see how much she continues to grow.
Actually, what's it been like, the last 4 years with Coach Finley? And I mean, what do you remember back when you were a high school senior and, or junior, whenever you first met him, and now you spent 4 years with him? How's your relationship kind of with him kind of grown over the last 4 years? And now you get one more year with him, and what's that going to be like?
Coach Finley's a great coach. I mean, everyone wants to be coached hard, and he's going to push you and ask you to step out of your comfort zone. So just kind of knowing that even though he's going to be hard on you, he still cares and he wants the best for you. So I think just understanding and getting the opportunity to play with him again and kind of continue to learn from him from a basketball standpoint is really exciting.
About one more year with your sister. I mean, getting to play with her, was that a big, how big was that in coming back and getting to play one more year?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun playing with Aubrey. So kind of getting another year to live out our childhood dream of playing together in college is exciting. And I think we're both ready for it. So I'm excited to see her growth from this year to next year as well. Did
you think you were going to be a 5-year player coming out of high school? I mean, is this what you kind of thought it would be like?
Not out of high school. I didn't know I'd get a 5th year, but I'm excited for it.
Any more questions for Ashley? All right. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.